Yo, what is up, Sun Grand fam? Watashi wa your dad, but not your real one. Today we got something spicy to discuss. If you've been online at all over the past week, I'm sure you've heard about this. Absolutely everyone is talking about this. Whose baby did Will Smith slap this time? Honestly, I'm absolutely shocked. I cannot believe this is happening again. We're going to deep dive into that, but first I want to ask you guys something. Have you ever wanted to build your own website? Me too. Before we get into that, I wanted to discuss something that kind of irritates me a little bit. So after a long work week, right, it's a daily grind every single day. I get to the end of the workday, I want to relax, and I just want to watch some of my favorite shows on Netflix. So I log into Netflix, I look for my show, only to find that it is no longer available in my country. So I've been doing a lot of purchases online recently, and I get to the end of the shopping thing and my cart's full of stuff, and there's always a spot to add a coupon code, and it says, man, you can save a lot of money if you enter a coupon code. And I think, where can I get the coupon codes? I wish there was a way to find any coupon codes that are available for this shopping website. So the other day, I was skinny dipping with my friend's grandpa down at the lake, and I noticed how hairy he was. He was just covered head to toe. He had hair all over his chest, all over his back, hair all down below. It was like an overgrown forest down there. I mean, I could barely see the forest through the trees. And I remember thinking, this guy really needs a way to groom himself, and I just wish there was some easy, comfortable way for men to be able to groom themselves. So the other night I was hanging out at my friend's grandpa's house, and I noticed he was cooking. I hang out there a lot, and he almost never cooks, especially when it's just the two of us. So I thought it was weird. And I said to him, man, you're cooking, you never cook. And he said, well, now cooking is easy. And he said, now I have these meal kits, and the meal kits have everything you need. You don't need to go to the store. The meal kits have the instructions. They tell you step by step what to do. It includes absolutely everything. He says cooking is easy because now he has daily meal kits. And I said, whoa, I'd really like to try that. Where can I get daily meal kits? So I was braiding my friend's grandpa's hair the other night, and I was thinking, my grandpa is bald. He doesn't have any hair. He wasn't able to keep his hair as he got older. My friend's grandpa's in his early 80s. So I'm doing a Dutch braid, right? Because that's one of the only braid types I know. Oh, hashtag relatable. Since I grew up in a household where my grandpa didn't have any hair, so I never learned how to braid naturally. I never learned until my friend's grandpa. But somehow my friend's grandpa was able to keep his hair even into his early 80s. It was long and healthy. And I said to him, how were you able to keep your hair? And the other day, my friend found out that I was hanging out with his grandpa without him, and he was furious. He was yelling at me. It's not my fault, right? Because my friend has been so boring lately. Every time I try to hang out with my friend, he's always his eyes are glued to his phone, scrolling through social media. When we talk, all he does is quote brain rot meme words and catchphrases. That's Karen-tarded. That's Karen-tarded. Ooh, that's Karen-tarded. Dude, shut up. I don't know what Karen-tarded means. He's really boring to hang out with. Luckily, his grandpa doesn't know how to use a smartphone, so he always has something interesting to talk about because he's actually done something during his week, and he always has a lot of interesting hobbies to talk about. So my friend is going ballistic, right? He is full Karen. And I've never been yelled at so much before, and honestly, I wasn't really enjoying it. So I popped in my Bluetooth earbuds with excellent battery life that lasts all day long and noise cancellation that tunes out anything unpleasant so you can focus on what you want to listen to. I actually use these myself, and I use them every day. I wouldn't talk about them unless I actually use them myself, and I use these earbuds to listen to my favorite audiobooks. And I listen to all different kinds, from self-help to thriller, true crime. I can't get enough audiobooks. And I get all my audiobooks from the internet. Hey, so ever since I was a kid, I've dreamed of making an awesome monster raising game. That's my favorite genre. And I actually have been working on that. I've been developing my dream monster raising game. I've made a ton of progress. And now to make that game turn out as big and as fun and as great as it can be. I am running a Kickstarter campaign.